Wir haben über die militärische Unterstützung der Ukraine natürlich ausführlich gesprochen.
Military support to Ukraine in great detail, of course, not only about air defense, but also capabilities for Ukraine to use deep strike systems to better defend itself, or rather, as we call them, long-range fires. Very shortly, very soon, the Ukraine will receive additional support in that regard, also through industrial cooperation that we have started with Ukraine. We're not going to talk publicly about the details here, but the Ukraine will be much better positioned and use these systems and get the support of us with regard to those systems in the weeks and months to come. And I very much hope that the American administration will work with Congress in order to take those decisions that have been prepared for a couple of weeks and months now. We are in touch with a number of senators, Keir, Starmer and I, and we do hope very much that this will lead to the respective decision on the part of the American administration. Thank you for pointing out to me that Angela Merkel is celebrating her birthday today. Of course, I sent her my best wishes. And should she become as old as Anita Lasker-Wallfisch today, I will congratulate her publicly. Thank you. Just to be clear, I didn't say that this decision will happen in the next few hours, but the defense ministers are negotiating as we stand here also with regard to the details concerning the delivery. So how can we make sure that Ukraine is being supplied with the necessary systems? These systems have to be transported there. They have to be set up. It's not a matter of hours, but perhaps a question of days or weeks. But we are it's a concrete thing. We have not. The readiness has been expressed on the side and the part of the Americans to engage with us in that regard. As far as export authorizations are concerned, we have not had a decision yet, but we are on the path towards a good decision that will lead or should make possible such an export license. We will have to wait and see. I'm not going to speak about what countries we are thinking of in that regard.
In relation to Ukraine, obviously we're working with allies on the provision of capability. We have been for some considerable period throughout this conflict. And the backup, if you like, that sits behind that to make sure that any capability is effective in Ukraine. And that's why we've done, amongst other things, a lot of leading work on the training of those who are in Ukraine, those that are going to the front line, in relation to the capability that is being provided. So the two marry up together, and we'll continue to do so. And this is now an intense period as we go through the remaining days of this 50-day period. And it has to be coupled with economic pressure and the sanctions that will be necessary if Putin doesn't come to the table. President Zelensky has shown months ago now his willingness to come to the table in pursuit of lasting peace. It's now for Putin to come to the table. And I think that's very clear from what President Trump has said in recent days.